Today we are going to look at the most interesting hoopers in the world. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Josiah Johnson is nothing short of inspirational. The 9th grader from Kentucky was born without legs. You can tell he works on his jump shot because it is cash. Josiah is determined to be the best basketball player he can be. Not only can he shoot, but he also locks up on defense. So let me ask you this, what is your excuse? Bald head Michi Terry is one of a kind. He put himself on the mat after he matched up with LaMelo Ball. As you can see in this clip, he was not backing down. Not only did he lock him down on D, when he drew the offensive foul, he went crazy. As you can see, he's talking to LeVar Ball. Michi has put Maine on the map. He was born and raised in Newport, Maine, and when I looked up the population, I was shocked. Just under 1,600 people live there. That's smaller than most high schools. But somehow, someway, they produce one of the coldest basketball players I have ever seen. The 6'9" forward just committed to Duke, and I'm sure Tar Heel fans are gonna hate what he does this next year. Duke commit Toby Fournier has been dunking the ball for a few years now. She is going to go down as one of the best female dunkers of the decade. She's won multiple dunk contests and just started her senior year. But she's not all dunks though. She is the 9th ranked player in the 2024 class. Toby and Cooper Flagg are going to take Duke by storm next year. This kid is nothing short of amazing. 120,000 followers on Instagram. His whole family has fans. His older brother Noah is a bucket, and his younger brother Niles is one of the top guards in the 2030 class. In high school, Darnell Rogers was one of the most prolific scorers in the country at only 5'2". He became the shortest scholarship Division I men's player in history. As a senior at UMBC, he averaged 12 points and over 3 assists. Audie Crooks is absolutely unstoppable in the paint. She comes from a town of only 5,000 people, but Algona, Iowa made one of the best prospects in the country. Audie stands at 6'3" and demands double teams, sometimes even triple teams every game. As a senior, she averaged 33 points, 13 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks per game, breaking the single season scoring record. A little water on it and it sticks. Clearly, the technology got a little bit better, because these boys are getting full sleeves and neck tats. These pandemic kids are built different. 7'1", 360-pound Connor Big Cozy Williams went super viral after he came in versus Buffalo during scrap time. While the announcers were talking about him, he tripped, fell, got back up, and dropped a dime. However, it made me go back to find his high school footage. Connor was an absolute sniper from deep. What makes overtime elite Trey Parker so interesting is his bounce is out of this world. It's like bro was made in a lab. When he takes flight, there's no telling how long he's gonna be up there. Some of you might not remember him, but 7'7" Kenny George, he lost his arm to an accident. And when he came to America, he spoke almost zero English, but he let his game do the talking. His games were packed, and people always look forward to him putting on a show. At the 2021 City of Palms, Hansel shut the dunk competition down. Big Nyjah could be the most interesting person on the entire list. Granted, it's Wikipedia, anyone can edit, but they got this man listed at 7'11", and no one knows his age. Sources say it can be anywhere from 17 to 25. Anyway, he exploded into the national spotlight after Shaq posted him on his story. Every so often, he will post a video on his IG showing him training on what looks to be a mini hoop. The comments are always saying, "That's not 10 feet, But y'all do the math. Iowa produced one of the best athletes in all of college football. There's a very solid chance he puts his name in the NFL draft. But if he chose basketball, he could have had that Mac McClung effect where he uses explosiveness to play in the league. Teddy Collins Jr. is a one-of-a-kind player. People sleep on him getting buckets because he's a big guard. His deceptive moves will leave you stunned. He's got the Kyrie handle with the Larry Bird jump shot release. His boys back home in Minnesota call him Mr. SportsCenter because he's went viral so many times. Olivier Ryu is the world's tallest teenager, and he may still be growing. His Instagram bio says that he's 7'7" and wears a size 20 shoe. Olivier has gotten exponentially better since we first saw him at 15. I think he's slowly starting to realize if he can get the ball in the paint, he's unstoppable. He's a guard and can shoot from anywhere on the court. It's still more life to his career, so I'm not counting him out. He's in Phoenix playing for the Suns, so maybe easy money sniper KD can teach him a thing or two. Colton Clevenger is the people's champ. He's in 7th grade now, but he's been getting buckets for what seems like forever. People see the goggles and don't respect his game right away, but he makes them pay. And just like Clevenger, Andrew Meadow makes people fear the goggles. Meadow always goes viral for doing something no one expected. The 6'7" forward can score with the best of them, and he played alongside Bronny James in the Strive for Greatness crew. He was one of the top players in California coming out of high school, and now he's a freshman at Boise State. Ethan Kaiser out there about Zhang Ziyu. If she lived in America, courtside, ball is life, and overtime would be at every game. She is 7'5" at only 16 years old. Just recently, she dropped 30 points and 21 rebounds in the National Youth Basketball League in China. If she continues to get better, maybe she will give the WNBA a try. Do you guys remember 7'8" Robert Bobrovsky? He first went viral when he was seen dominating 15U in Italy. He garnered the attention of Spire, a prep school in Geneva, Ohio, where he went to play. He went on to Rochester University, where he's listed on their JV roster. Chase Walker is 6'9", 330 pounds, but he has a ton of skill. He cut a bunch of weight after being listed at 405. Caught my eye. He was dishing passes all over the place, and with that hair, he looks the part of a young Nash. He's continued to get better, and we just had him at our courtside camp a couple weeks ago. Once again, he impressed with his ability to find the open man. Sincere is another courtside camp legend. He garnered the nickname Baby LaMelo, and it stuck. The 2026 out of Moline, Illinois is hilarious, and he always has something funny to say for the camera.
He don't even believe that. He say he gonna beat us by 30 and all that. He don't even believe that. Just look at him.
Don't talk to Baby Melo. Like, come on, man.
But his game is not jokes. He's one of the top sophomores in the Midwest. Special K Kalina Smith is one of the best girls hoopers I have ever seen play. She just turned 14 and dominates 17U. She's so young, people aren't even ranking her class state where he is a sophomore now. He averaged 11 points and 4 rebounds his freshman year. This 6'8", 300-pound 8th grader is a man amongst boys. 14-year-old Farrell Zaire is from Columbus, Ohio, and has some serious potential. How do you stop this man? Tyrion Denson was not your average 8th grader. At 250 pounds, Denson drew comparisons to street ball legend Escalade. It's crazy how shifty he was. Nowadays, he still hoops, but he's and subscribe.
I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me.